Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Slow Customs. And today's custom will be Merlin and Marion's tender, if you want to say. I'll explain more about that one after. But anyway, here is my Merlin. We're going to start with him. He is the last of the JBS that I needed to do, so hell yeah. I've had this guy planned for quite a while actually, but I never had the money or time to actually buy a old style Gordon for it and then get a Merlin face with the smoke deflectors and yada yada yada. So anyway, starting off, like I said, this is a classic Gordon. I think it's like 03, I think. Yeah, maybe. No, 01. 01 Gordon. I already have this one, so that works. And I got this one off of my friend Sawyer, in a lot with a bunch of other engines, I think, as well. And then he decided to throw in the Merlin face with the smoke deflectors, too. I was willing to buy them, but he just said, you know what, you can just have them. So, thank you, Sawyer. I'm not actually sure if he has a YouTube channel, but if so, I will link it down in the description. But, anyway. So, the tender is just a normal Spencer tender with a different chassis, you know. I think the main different bit about Merlin here is his livery. I'll see if I can center this a little bit more. I don't know, it's still solo. Now, I still went with the silver livery for him, but I don't know. I didn't really like him as he was, so I decided to take my own creative liberties on it, and I did his lining in kind of like a gold, because, I mean, he's not meant to be, the prettiest or, the actual, an actual, engine. So, I decided to give him the kind of yellow livery, with the same red running board, and then I also wanted to keep his wheels black, just because, honestly, I kind of like it. I mean, it doesn't look too weird. I mainly did that because I didn't want to paint the wheels red, too, but I don't know, it's kind of grown on me. I really do like this kind of Merlin. It's simple, but, you can still tell it's Merlin a little bit. I didn't add his number either, because, I mean, experimental, again, why would he need one? But, yeah, anyway. So the silver paint that I used is kind of like a specialty one. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but that's very shiny, oh my god. Holy shit. That's very shiny, but, you know. Anyway, so, not much was really done. When I did buy it off of Sawyer, it was covered in, clay, paint. Oh, there were so many layers. So, I had to kind of sand him down a little bit, just to make him not so thick, I guess. It was a lot, trust me, it was bad, dude. But yeah, I think I sanded it down a lot. Well, I didn't even sand it, I just kind of chipped out the paint, but I think it worked out real good, so, yeah, that's why he does look a little bumpy, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? His funnels here, I didn't have any other spare funnels on hand as they were used for another custom, which, that was gonna be kind of an interesting one. Not in terms of, uniqueness, but with the story behind it. But anyway, well, that will be another time. So instead of using those funnels, I use the TWR pegs that go onto, the chassis to hold them together and all that to, the main body. I have a few of them. So, yeah. Anyway, so I did that. And it was pretty simple. He's really, really simple, actually. Not too much went into him. To be honest, he was done in about, 5 hours. Not even 5. Yeah, no, it was about 5, because I had to chip all the paint off, but I digress. Moving back to his tender, it's just the Spencer tender. Just repainted and lined out with gold. Because originally I did do red, just to see how that would look. But I really didn't like it, so I just changed it to the gold, so there's really not much to it. It's on a Gordon tender chassis with swap wheels. It was so simple. But with him being so simple, I really like him. I don't have his nameplate. I don't even think he has a nameplate. He probably does, but I don't have that, but what are you gonna do? I like how he came out. It works. I don't even plan to use him in my series, to be honest with y'all. This was just kind of like, you know what? He's canon. Might as well make him, and yeah. But anyway, that completes my JBS collection. So, hey, nice. After like 3 years of work. Anyway, so that is my Merlin. Now we have Marion's tender, if you want to call that. It's not really a tender. It's more of just kind of like a storage kind of thing. It basically is a tender, but like, you know, it's weird. Let's see if I can move a bit closer. How I have it set up right now is kind of weird, so I gotta kind of finagle my way. So I got this idea. It was a really simple idea, because I was watching a video, and I think it was about Thomas characters and whatever, and I think one of them was talking about, or no, it wasn't a video, it was a Twitter post. I'm sidetracking so hard. I saw a Twitter post about Marion, actually, and it said, what if Emily and Marion had a story together and blah, blah, blah. And one of the comments says, well, maybe it'd be Emily pushing her around because Marion can't move on her own. And then I realized, yeah, how is she going to move? So what I have made is kind of like the adaption part of her, I guess. Like where an engine can go behind her and push her, basically. That's kind of what this entire thing is. So, yeah, anyway, the construction of it is just a simple four-wheel chassis with a piece of balsa wood on it, right down there. The sides are cardboard, just to make it a little bit simpler on myself. I did do this little up bit thing here, I guess. I don't know. It's meant to be kind of like for storage and whatever, because I don't know why this keeps falling. Hold on. I don't know why I'm in the camera, too. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, there we go. Merlin kept rolling. Anyway, so it was meant to be kind of like a storage because back there I kind of have like an oil drum or maybe water, because I mean Marion is a steam shovel, so we could say it's water. Then I have a bit of coal in there from one of the many tenders actually that I have. So I took that out, stuck that on as kind of like her coal deposit, and it actually works out pretty good. The canopy, that is just toothpicks, with, you can kind of see in there, with popsicle sticks on the side there to give it that kind of depth and whatever. And then the roof, that is a piece of card paper, I guess, bent, and yeah. The colors are about the same. I tried to make the scheme look kind of like the FPS Co. Or whatever, Fred Pellico thing. So, I mean, it is what it is. It looks a lot better with her, which actually I do have right here. So here's Marion. And with this thing, I added a doorway at the back ledge there. So what it basically does is, obviously she couples up to it, and this is what she looks like with it, which is pretty baller, honestly. I'll move Merlin here. And then with this little cutout there, it allows space for this little bridge to turn, but also still look like it's connected. I'll move the camera. So, yeah. It can still turn and go around corners. Maybe not the tight corners, but it works enough. And the roof does line up. So, if I get her on straight track here, it lines up perfectly. She was always kind of bigger. That's why you could kind of see it in the background with Merlin, because it's obviously bigger. The weathering, I did that to match a little bit, but yeah. Honestly, I really like it. It looks great with Marion, and now I can have a little bit of realism with an engine back here, moving her and pushing her and all that, while she still has, like, fuel. And the adaption, that way, you know, they can actually couple up to there and not hit the little ledge. So, yeah, honestly, overall, I really like the tender. And yeah, I wish I had made it when I did my Coco fleets, because that would have been perfect. But, you know. Anyway, that is my Merlin and Marion tender thing. We can call it Marion tender. Or Marion's tender, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Sorry for the camera shaking a lot. I really trying to film this. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Sorry that I've been gone. I meant to get this out a lot sooner, and I don't know why I didn't. I've been busy with work and school and commission work and all that, and little projects here and there. But yeah. Anyway, I've said this before and I've said it again. I've got at least another few customs. I know there's at least two customs that I can show off, and then I have no clue what I'm going to show off. My plan is to work on that coal mine. After I get commissions done here, I was going to start on the coal tower just to see how that looks and then go from there. So, yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.